Okay, here we are, back on the farm. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:28. Okay, let's see what we have. I think I have a field full of straw waiting to be. Yep. Yep. Gentlemen, start your engines. Let's see if anything else has a nice price. There, make sure there's particularly amazing prices and things that I have. Anyone for corn straw is not bad. So I could be selling corn straw as I pick it. Straw, 33 is a better price, but I could dig it. Silage. Oh, look at silage. Look at that silage, 347. And rising. I'm pretty sure that's a good price. But to get more silage, I have to have more grass or alfalfa. Not sure what I've got in silage. Let's run over here. Yeah, I've sold it all. What? Oh, okay, there's 167,000 liters there. Is lots. So you can sell lots of silage and make lots of money. Bins, but that's okay. Or the pickup. Turn on the wagon. Put on the cruise control. Oh. Collect stuff. I'm glad I did not have it on auto. Cruise control here. Oh, let's get here. Okay. I have to get everybody, what's happened here? Our fields, what have we done on our, they are all, that's harvested. Those are growing. Growing. Alfalfa's ready. That. I'll do this, then I'll do the alfalfa. Finish this, and then I'll sell a bunch of silage. I'll do the alfalfa and the grass. So am I going to sell this stuff or save it? So corn straw price. Got a bunch of corn straw and it's $2.91, which is not bad, and it's going up. I am probably just able to sell it. My price is store this one. We'll sell the next one. Okay, so there will be a loading thing. There, start overloading. $226 of $250, so we're getting there. Where were we? Prices, we were $291. Well, maybe by the next one it'll get to 300. Or not. Ah, there it is. Or turn on. Damn. I thought I clicked both buttons. Oh, that's better. Okay. Gonna go up much from 291. Although 291 is not bad when it's like 60,000, so 60 times 300 is 15,000. Fent does okay. Okay, where are we at? 91 still. Just gonna have to sell it too. Okay, we come back here. Good. Remember where I'm picking up. We got check in the upper right corner there. Our prices. Oh, 16,000. Good. That's not bad. Yeah, we were stopping off here. Or the picket. And turn on the forage wagon. Go. Grab a load here. Okay, so we're going around and we're going to get on this one. Oh yeah. Anywhere up from 291. What time is it? 2. It chugged up that quickly. That looked good. That was. Yeah. Oh, there's one there. Let's grab that one. Get there. And we'll circle around here and we'll get this guy. Go all the way up. We'll be not even close by the time we have to pay out, but Okay, timed out again, and we are at again 291. Oh well. Hey, Taz. Howdy, Taz. Just you and me, I think. Hopped in to do sell some stuff, finish cleaning up that corn straw. Sell it. It's $2.91. Ah, Nick. How you doing, Nick? Corn straw is at $2.91. It's not a great price, but my the hayloft is full. So not alone. Not alone. We're not alone. No. Jumping on the server. You're on voice as well. Okay. Okay. I will go on. I will go on voice as well, Taz. Yeah, I'll go here. Then I will drag you there. Oh, you should be there. Are you there or are you here? Or both? The trick question there.
I'm loading in now, so you probably saw the
synchronizing data. Yes, yes. Hi, Nick. Yes, I figured you were watching on YouTube. You had the chat. The chat comes through from YouTube to my Twitch chat. So thus synchronizing. Although I'm not sure if Facebook. I think the Facebook is read only, and I'm not sure what that means. Does it mean people can read me only? I can read them only? Don't know. I think that's changed, so I suspect Facebook has once again changed their interface, but that's okay. I was babysitting this morning. My daughter had to work. She's working from home. She really wanted to get work done, so she's got two young kids. You know, kindergarten and grade 2 level sort of thing. But they're homeschooling, but schools are closed, so they've been homeschooling sort of off and on forever anyways. Yes, we're on a shared farm. So she, yeah, so you just needed, you know, it was a nice day. Can you just come over and sort of, you know, be there? So we just we're out in the back on the back deck under the umbrella, and we colored and chatted and stuff like that. Had a good time. No, Nick, you can't join this one. This is our private server. It's shared, but it's shared between me and Bender, and Taz and Hardware Guy. So sorry, but you're welcome to watch, of course. So yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time. The younger one, she how old is Lucy? Maybe she's 5. She gets kind of pouty sometimes. You know, she took her brother's crayons. She wanted to use the crayons. She just grabbed the box of crayons, and then she said, "No, they're my crayons." And he's saying, "No, they're my crayons. You can borrow them if you want, but you have to ask me." And I repeated that. Said, "Yeah, you can. You know, they're his, but he's, you know, you're welcome to use them. You just have to ask if you want to." Or if not, just give them back. And she just sat there holding them, staring at me, like doing this glare. I'm like, like I care. Glare all you want. I don't have to live with you. I don't really care. You're just 4. You can glare all you want. So I repeated it, and she just nothing. And then I said, "Well, decide, Lucy. You got a choice. You know, that's what you do with young kids. Give them a choice. Would you like to wear the red socks or the blue socks?" not would you want to wear socks or not. So they think that they're in control. Well, I gotta pick. I'll do one of each. I'll show you. Yeah, yeah, whatever. You got your fucking socks on. I don't care. So, she still wasn't, and I was like, well, we're decidedly. You see, we're getting bored here. We want to do like you're boring us really. We want to do some. We all want to do some coloring. You know, you've got your picture you've got to work on. You know, you can sit there, but you're not coloring when you're sitting there. So then she just quietly slid the box over towards her brother, and he picked it up. So I guess, oh jeez, I forgot to lower the pickup now. So I guess she never really, she never really had to decide, but she also didn't really get her way. So like, yeah. Dzień dobry. I don't understand. Dzień dobry.
Yeah, I
Is that
ended up.
Polish? Maybe that's Polish in my chat. I don't know.
Hmm.
We're English here. Sorry. I can say kurwa in Polish, but probably not appropriate. Sorry. Go ahead, Taz. I was spending the morning
Yeah, yeah.
babysitting between two kids who kept interrupting each other and me and trying to teach people. No, shut up. Not your turn to talk. Okay, now you can talk. So yes, it's now your turn, Taz.
Yeah, I ended up selling six, and I had been needing to buy. Um,
I'll show the field so people know what you're talking
bought
about.
on six. I sold six,
Yeah, you've
and
got.
then used the money from that and bought. I needed to get the wheel wheel loader, that the heavy duty front end loader
Yes.
with the manure fork
Yes.
and a manure spreader. So I just with the proceeds that I got from selling six, grabbed the manure spreader,
Yes.
the wheel loader, and the front attachment for it, and then bought. I rebought 51.
Yeah, I was just looking while you were telling me your story. I looked. You bought 51. Yeah. 51
Yeah,
was
I'm
good.
thinking about moving. Yeah, and that whole area now is grass.
I can show people. Now that you're talking about 51 here. I'll try to give them some context here because people are saying, so what the hell's 51? What is he talking about? What do we care that we bought 51? So 51 is the one you had before. That's your farmhouse
Yeah.
and stuff is there.
No, the house that's there is like the decoration house that
Oh,
comes
okay.
with.
Okay. But it's grass?
That whole area is grass now. Like the cement and everything that was there.
So 51 is grass?
No, the area around the building.
Oh. Well, it was grass before, wasn't it?
There was some grass, but there was the concrete like pathway and driveway.
Yeah. What happened to that?
I don't know. Quite interesting to see that it's
Like you didn't sell.
nature took over.
Huh. Oh, maybe vendor went in and landscaped it.
Yeah, that probably is what was likely happened.
Maybe.
Because there was a big divot in the ground at one point, so
Oh yeah.
he went in and landscaped it to get rid of the big divot.
Okay, maybe that's what he did. We'll have to ask him. He'll be he's out today with his dad. Took the day off. They were going hiking somewhere. So more with the truck. Like they were gonna have to take the truck. They couldn't drive with this car because it was considerable off-road driving.
Ah.
I think I have to go swat a pigeon. I'll be right back here. Getting too comfortable there. Long dong. I go ahead to wave away the pigeons, get some wine, get my hat, and thank you, Big Long Dong, for
Pigeon
the host.
Patrol.
Doing good, doing good. I think I just have to sell this because I don't think the price is. I don't have any room to store it anyway, so it's interesting. Corn straw is just sitting there and not going anywhere. Doing good, Mr. Big. I often wondered why Mr. Big was called Mr. Big on. Remember that he was in that series, Sex and the City?
Yeah,
It was.
played by Chris Noth.
Was that?
Acting
Was Samantha? Was her boyfriend Mr. Big? Like
Christopher Noth. Yeah, Christopher.
he
And I think the actor's name is Christopher Noth.
Okay, we got that. We got it. But I think, but he was quite a tall guy, and she was quite a petite person.
Yeah,
So I didn't know whether she just called him that because he was a tall guy,
yeah.
or whether he had a big schlong, and that's why he was called Mr. Big.
Yeah.
We never had any, even Samantha never. Is it Samantha? Who was the? It was Miriam, Samantha, and the other girl. There was three women. One was the sort of sex fiend.
I
Well,
know one of them was.
And she was Canadian too, I think. The
I'm
older,
not
the
sure.
older one, the older one.
Uh,
He's built like a greyhound. I guess. Well, he was a big guy. He was just. Remember, he was a big guy.
yeah, Chris Noth is fairly tall. Yeah, I
Well,
think
that
he
would
was
fit
the
with you
guy
telling
that-
me that it was Chris Knopf then, because I said the guy was fairly tall. Yeah. So.
made a wrong turn. I ended up over by your shop.
Ah. Yeah, come and get some silage if you want. Come and get some silage for your field if you want.
Taking a load of manure over to the field 51 to fertilize it.
Oh. When you say load of manure, what do you mean? Oh, I see. A four
regular manure.
regular manure. Okay.
It has this one
Greyhounds are best for
trailer
speed,
has
or whippets too. Big long. You could have a
yeah.
my girlfriend or my ex-girlfriend when they're younger. They had whippets, which I guess are like a greyhound. Very fast-moving, small.
I think they were like I guess in some ways the whippets are like toy greyhounds, like mini greyhounds, at least the way their body style is.
My son, my son is my son has started buying stocks. He bought AMC, which is the AMC. They're the movie corporation or whatever like this.
Mm-hmm.
He bought them because they are low and they were. It's like GameStop. It's a stock that has been pushed up by Reddit. There's this group on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they pump a stock and push it up and get the price high.
Yeah.
And
No, I can't.
it gets people who are short selling kind of pissed off because they weren't expecting it to go high. It shouldn't have. And then these young kids on Reddit all get together and push it high and make lots of money on it. And these people that were short selling it lose a bunch of money. So the one he's on now is AMC. So he said he's made 108. He bought a bunch yesterday. And I think it's almost doubled in price. I mean, he didn't buy much. He bought like $50 worth, and now he's got $108. So, yeah. Well, one of the problems though with you joining us, Nick, is you have lag on your system. So, I mean, aside from the fact that we've just got a private server, so we're full. One of the problems, Nick, is when you play Farm Simulator, you've got terrible lag. Now, I'm not sure whether it's in your computer trying to do things or just the network connection. I don't know. Well, I'm hoping Bender had a nice day hiking. I'm hoping he wants to do some trucking tonight. We need to get a trucking. We need to get a bunch of people together that can do ATS convoys. So far, it's me and him. It's a question of getting people who want to play it and also who sort of share, people you're compatible with. There we are, dumping more corn straw and making, what, 18,000? 16,000, but still.
And it's stuff you normally wouldn't have gotten without the mod, so it's
No,
basically
it's
free money.
free. I know it's free straw. I like it. I like the idea of the straw me mod. Geez, you know what? That's a problem. I got the window open and I got the heat turned up. We probably have to fix that. I'll be right back.
Heating Canada.
I have electric heat too, so. Oh, somebody's joining or
Yeah.
somebody died and Kane's coming back.
Yeah, I
Let me guess.
lost
Let
connection
me guess. You got lost connection.
and I found it.
And you found it. They announced a Ontario or Canada, I'm not sure which, have announced a $5,000. This year they've announced a 5,000 energy retrofit grant to homeowners.
Mm.
I'm thinking, well, I'm in an apartment. Can I get a grant to buy plastic to put on my windows or something? Or can you get that $5,000 and give it to times the 200 and some units in the building and give it to the building owner and have them change all the windows? No,
Yeah, that's,
not going to happen, but
never know.
never know.
Yeah.
Don't know. We had an announcement by our premier, our provincial premier, today that he's decided he's not going to open schools for the remainder of the year. He got the advice from his science advisors last week was, there will be increased cases if you open schools, but it'll be a couple of weeks for the kids to socialize, and we can manage the cases. We don't think they'll be severe, so we definitely think it's worth the risk. Open the schools. That is our scientific, that is our advice based on facts. And then so he went away and said, okay, thank you. I've consulted, I've killed a chicken and just looked at the entrails, and I've decided that no, we're not going to do that. So it's too bad. And he may open patios where they were supposed to open June 14th if we got enough people vaccinated. And he might do it earlier. I don't think not for this weekend, but it'll be nice to have patios open so I can go to my patio and sit and have a coffee and chit chat with people, or sit and have a beer and some fries, and it'll be a good thing. So I guess my young granddaughter doesn't like ants because we were sitting outside coloring, and suddenly she shrieks and leaps up from the table like she's on a spring. Oh, there's an ant! I'm thinking, yeah, okay. Okay. Tyson, and like they were at the other end of the table because they had to keep their distance from me, and her brother's there. Or Finley, the other grandson. Finley, could you look after that? Yeah, yeah. And he picks up some glue bottle he had or something. He goes wham on the table. Well, okay, I didn't necessarily mean smash it, but yes, okay. There we go. We're done now. Thank you, Finley. You're welcome.
Situation dealt with.
Dealt with, yeah. Why can I not sell this here? What have I done? Where have I failed in life? Oh, there it is. Like I wasn't getting a little thing saying sell the corn straw. Yeah, Nick, if you're still watching, you should. I guess you should figure out why you're getting lag. I guess whether you're getting lag in all games or just one game, and whether it's a function of streaming or not, or it's hard getting all this hooked up. I got a setup that I like, and I just leave it. Excuse me. You don't stream, do you, Taz?
I've done some test streaming, but I still have to tweak some settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's interesting is the manure spreader that I have here. It the chassis body in itself
Yeah.
looks very similar to the because it's a Stratman, same company who made the pickup wagon, the 8400.
But
It
this one.
has the same body style,
Oh, okay.
but it's just a little bit narrow. Seems a little bit narrower or slightly narrower
Yeah.
and shorter, and they have the put the spreading unit on the rear.
Oops. I missed that.
I'll pull over by you, and that way you can get a closer look at it. And of course, just as I got on the field, connection
Oh,
lost.
connection lost. I don't know. I think we have more problems with lag caused by you now than we used to. The old lag we used to have problems with. We used to have problems with lag from the game, and now we have more lag from you losing your connection. Not sure why. It just,
Yeah, I'm looking at also once I get some things
oh, my,
set up, I'm switching to going from a regular hard drive to a solid state. That way,
uh-huh.
just the processing side of things.
You think that'll help?
Whether it does or not, but every little bit will help.
Well, it can't be worse. Yeah, it won't be worse. Yes,
Yeah,
unlikely to make it worse. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
My son was, I was asking him, he's telling me where his stock was, and I said, I asked, what did I say? I asked him it was time to, what does he do now? He says he nothing. He just keeps hope. He just keeps holding it. He says it won't really jump until the short squeeze. So that was my question. Okay, son, what's the short squeeze? He might know what he's doing. I didn't imply that he didn't. I was just, I'd just been urging him to be cautious, since he's also trying to save up to buy a house. They made an offer on a house. They saw a house that was
Yeah.
really nice, but it was listed at 500K, and I think they made an offer of um, 590, and did not get it. But he's not sure what it went for. Like maybe it went for 700, maybe it went for 595. They'll find out in a few days. So, but still,
Yeah.
they have an upper limit that's more than that they can go to. But he says they have no intention of going there because they don't want a mortgage that big.
Keeping it, yeah,
And so
keeping
good.
it in a reserve,
Keeping it what?
keeping it in reserve in case they find a place or they really like,
No,
and they help.
no, that's not what he meant.
Ah,
They have a limit that they can go to, but
mm-hmm.
they have no intention of going up to that limit. Like they've been told
Mm-hmm.
financially, the bank or whatever said theoretically the number crunching says you can go here. They're like, yeah, no, no, we don't want it. We don't want that much debt, which is good. They've added a new mortgage test in Canada. I'm not sure what mortgages are at now. Maybe 4%. They've added a test anyways that you don't get a mortgage unless you you have to be able to handle that mortgage at 5 3/4. So even if you can handle it at current rates, can you handle it at a higher rate? And if not, well, no. Then the bank says, well, we're not going to give you money. Just which is a good sort of buffer, so people don't, you know, there's people that just get so close to the edge that, if one of them's off a week of work, you know, then that the whole house of cards comes tumbling down with 1 week of salary gone. So you don't want that.
Okay, now let's try this again.
Oh yeah, you're going to show me your trailer. Is it still there? Hey, Sully,
Yep,
how you doing?
on the field.
No, it's hump days. It's not really hump day for you, Sully, because hump day is the middle day of the week. And you had Monday off, so. And same with you, Taz. So. You can't really have a hump day. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it looks like a loader wagon until you look at the back. You got this big thing at the back that's all covered in cow shit. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, good. I'd like the other ones, the ones that are the flingers. The ones that, who was I talking to? Somebody was saying she was young and her job was to drive one of her jobs was to drive the slinger thing that you put manure in the back, and there's that thing that spins like it's with spikes sticking out of it, and it's just like it's a horizontal bar with a bunch of vertical spikes sticking out of it, and it just something the bed moves and feeds the manure back, and this thing grabs it and just flings it in the air.
Like what's inside this?
No.
I opened the back
Oh, let me see then.
so you can see the inside.
I think so. Doesn't look like that. No.
Probably if you look in from the back side, from the outside in,
Yeah, I did.
from the bed, there's a pair of poles with spikes on them
Oh, okay. And
that
they spin.
rotate.
They spin and
Yeah,
they throw it in the air. How does it spread?
on this one it spreads out laterally as far as
Yeah, this is
horizontally.
different. This is yeah the that's the
But
one.
I think it's just but I think also just they do it that way for game mechanics.
I don't know. There might be one in the
Also,
game. I don't know. It might. You might be making things up here. Where's the manure spreaders under? Are they under manure spreaders? Yeah, they're under manure spreaders. Yeah, that has vertical spinners on it. But this one. Ah! Alright, clicked off screen and my game went away. Yeah, they seem vertical in this. None of them look like the ones I was thinking about on the farm, but maybe, yeah. Wednesday would be your hump day, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. You work Tuesday, Friday every week. Oh, do you get Monday off every weekend? You lucky bugger. Is corn price going anywhere? No. Oh, 293. Big whoop. Oh, that's a nice schedule. Tuesday to Friday. Not quite as nice as mine, but yeah. Oh, you work tens, 4 10s. That could be nice. You know, if you're not, you know, if it's not a problem, like if you don't have a big long commute at the, well, I guess if you do have a long commute, working 4 days a week is better than 5. But yeah. I worked 12-hour shifts for a while. We went from 6 to 6. 6 to 6 or 7 to 7. One of these rotating schedules, you know, 3 on and 4 off, 2 on, whatever.
Oh, I get to do another fertilizing contract on 12. Did one last night
Oh, okay.
using the liquid manure spreading.
90 miles round trip. Okay, so 90 miles round trip, that's, yeah. That's a bit of a commute. Not bad. Depends on the traffic, I guess. I had friends in Toronto that lived so far out of the city, they'd commute an hour and a half to get into the city. And then an hour and a half to get home. Thinking you need to change jobs or something. You need to change your lifestyle. This can't be fun. Yeah, 45 plus or minus. Yeah, so that's decent. Ah, you get off and miss the traffic. That's a good idea. Traffic's not really that hard, that heavy in Ottawa, Sally. We get spoiled. You know. Good luck. Ooh, it took me half an hour to get to work today instead of 20 minutes. Woohoo. Ooh, baby. We still in lockdown? We had a stay-at-home order that expired today, but they just put all the other rules into place anyways. And they weren't enforcing the stay-at-home anyway, so who cares? But everything's still closed down. Bars and restaurants, not even outdoor patios. No hairdressers, no non-essential stores. Essential stores are limited to like essential shopping, like grocery stores and
Yeah. So
liquor
it's
store.
basically a stay at home without saying stay at home.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah. Everything's closed. You can't stay at home. I think they've opened some. I think they opened golf and tennis, stuff like that, but playgrounds, splash pads for kids. So stuff is open. Nick, you have Restreambot. Oh, okay. Yes, Restreambot is handy. This field seems to take forever, but well, eventually you're. Geez, I'm getting up to $1 million here. I don't think I'll get there this session, but
Yeah, I know the Steam, the achievements you get through on Steam is your account, you're reaching 1 million.
oh, I did not know that. Well, you get a little badge for it or something, or
Yeah, there's a little like a list of achievements. Like if you complete so many contracts, you get an achievement award.
yeah. Do you get a badge for
And
the achievement
like
award?
how many? Yeah, and like how many acres you fertilize, how many acres you cultivated, how many
Okay, and you get a
acres you planted, and a
okay,
variety of a step like a progressive step up
okay,
for each.
okay, and you get badges. And what do you do with the badges?
They're just they just show like you can show off. Basically, there for show off.
Oh, okay, okay, I get you.
And then certain ones will have like kind of a gold glowing effect around them if you when you achieve that one particular one,
Hmm.
and if you're in the top 10% of all people playing the game that achieve that.
Oh, okay. So it's a more rare achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need no stinking badgers. Stinking. Was that from a Clint Eastwood
Yeah.
movie?
I forget. I know there was a company
Oh,
who
you've
from
dropped.
Wisconsin.
Have you dropped?
Yeah, coming back in. There's a there. I don't know
You should
if they're still
warn me
around,
in
but there
case I
was
do.
a
Warn me in case when you're going to come back in case I go charge it off or
Go to
something.
drive.
Yeah. Nick the Game. It's
Yeah, there's
it's a joke before your time. It's a movie before your time. But Taz is now explaining what movie it's from. Go ahead.
that one I haven't seen. Remember hearing.
Oh, I thought that's your explaining.
But I know when you were talking about Badger, that reminded me that there was a um, farm equipment company uh, went by the name of Badger. I think they're from up in Wisconsin
Ah.
or somewhere,
What?
and they made a variety of like the what growing up we used to call them chopper boxes, or basically the forage wagons that you would use to haul behind the chopper, and kind of like a wagon, kind of like how you guys are using um that big what
Oh,
is it, that
oh, the sugarcane trailer.
the sugarcane trailer,
Yeah.
basically
Oh,
something like that.
there you go, Nick. It's from the Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Ah, so Badger was their trailers. Gotcha.
And Badger had a couple different. Um, I think they did some equipment stuff as far as for even for unloading the silo unloading, the vertical silo. I used to see him in the ads in the old. I don't know if it's still around, but my grandfathers, both my great grandfather and my grandfather, used to get a dairy magazine called Horde's Dairyman,
Oh, okay.
and it would um, have different issues about different things, and
They
they would
they'd be
have
advertised in it.
different advertisements. Yeah, and advertisements for this equipment or that equipment.
I think I'm going to harvest a lot of alfalfa when I've done this. With my mower windrower thing. Well, actually, I should sell some silage too. Where's our silage at? Silage looking good, Taz?
It is at
360. 360's not
oh my.
360's not too bad at
That's
all.
that's in the that's in the good range of where it usually is.
It definitely is. 360, and it's going up, so even better.
Yeah, and it's going up. So 410 has been about the highest I've seen it.
Yeah. I think 380 is my sell point. So what I'll do is I will do alfalfa, and I'll keep an eye on it. I think Fallout New Vegas used that inspiration for that DLC with the Sierra Madres. Oh.
Yeah, there's one of the casinos or something. So yeah, I'm heading off. I gotta go make dinner.
You had enough. You had enough joining and crashing and joining and crashing. Thank you for joining
For now.
and joining and joining and joining. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We'll catch you later, Taz.
Alright, you have a good. If I don't see you, you
Thank you. Well, it's still gonna take us a couple of layers here to get this done, I guess. Taz, yeah, I can go in, I can go in, I can go in and out. Yes, that's Taz is going in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't know why he keeps losing connection. He does, and the problem with him losing connection is then when he connects, we've got to wait for the system to synchronize, and it seems to take a while to synchronize to him. It takes a while to everybody. It seems to take even longer to him. So. I've had to I've had to order a new keyboard. Mine is repeating. Some of the keys are sticking now. I don't know why. So I ordered a new one. Be here in a few days. Things are a lot slower from the Amazon. I think what they've finally done is they've finally implemented measures in the various factories, and so they're slowing down production. They're in their various warehouses, so. Haven't had next day service. Never had same day. Haven't had next day service. Oh, a virtual keyboard on the phone. Oh, okay. So you mean it just projects a keyboard onto the tabletop? Oh, an on-screen pop-up keyboard. I getcha. I had iPhones for a while. iPhones and an iPad. Never had a Mac computer, but I had an iPhone years ago because they were innovative, but now everybody else caught up with them. So I've got a Galaxy, not a Galaxy. I got a Google Pixel 3. I had a can't remember the name. It was a big Chinese company. They actually got banned in the U.S. for selling. They got banned selling their switches for the network. The hell was their name? And it was okay. It was cheap. My son got it for me when he was working he got a discount for me. He was working in a phone store, but it took them. There was the delay when a new Google new version of Android would come out, like the operating system. It took them a while to get it, and once it was an older phone, it'd take them even longer to get it because they would have to reskin it. So I got this Pixel, and when Google releases a new version, well, I got it. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so let's turn it off and let's run around and see if we can find. I think we've got everything really. I mean, finding all these bits and pieces is okay, but it's old. Where are we at? 65%? Sure, we're done though. So, dump this, and that was my plan. My plan, I think, then was to... oh, silage. Yeah, what was our silage at? Silage was at 362. Not bad at all. Do a load of silage. Oh, Windows Phone. I'd never tried them. My son got me onto Android. Android seemed to clear its act up with their store. Like before they had, you never knew what kind of apps you were getting, but I'm happy with this one now. Okay, we'll take this back and we do a load of silage. So all to do is fertilize this field. I could plant it with something different, you know. I could plant the whole thing with soybean. I wonder if I can do that. If I do have to cultivate it. I wonder if I can plant soybean on this without running the cultivator on it. Be interesting. Okay, so let's get out of this thing. Let's turn it off. Hop out. Let's run over here to this guy here. Jump in. Turn it on. Jump down. Turn around. Pick a bale of cotton. And there we go. I had a never had a BlackBerry. Had a oh, what the hell was it called? Palm Pilot. Ages ago. I remember our first car phone, cell phone. It was a car phone. It was like a handset with a curly cord that went down into the floor, and this thing mounted in our van. It just mounted on between the seats. There was a holder for it, and the radio was somewhere in the car, like, and an antenna just stuck to the side window. That was our phone. That was our phone in the car. I don't know if we used it that much, but the portable ones still looked like bricks, I think. 21,000. Yeah, let's do another one. I want to do another one. I want to get up over $1 million, just so I can. LG. Oh, okay. Was that an Android based one? Yeah. Oh, I read best phone. I did not read beat phone. Beat phone. I had already read best phone. Okay, I think we're gonna get over a million now. There we go. 1,000,002. So Any other good prices? Oh yeah, we were looking for corn straw. Corn straw is not bad at $2.95. What else could we sell? Canola. Canola, I think, is supposed to be 13 is a good price for that. Canola, 13, and soybean, 17. So canola, well, we can sell canola at 13, and soybeans at 17. So I should do a load of canola and a load of soybeans. And where's the canola at? Well, Calgary, which is, I think, down there. Yeah, down at the bottom of the map. Are your best service with Virgin Mobile? I was with Virgin Mobile with the phone I had with my son. Service was okay. The problem was I couldn't do any support because it was under his name, so I couldn't really call and complain or do anything. Ah, okay. Start filling with canola. That's it for canola. Oh well. Canola goes to, I believe I said, Calgary Green, so. Oh no, I don't want to be inside. No, that's just scary. Oh, you're on AT&T now. We don't have quite the choice choice you have there. We got the major networks. Bell, TELUS. Oh, that was me off the road. Well, that's good. That's good. Our competition isn't quite, since there's less choice up here, there's less competition. So they keep talking about, well, they have to have it like that to do the problem with Canada, I guess. We've got, the majority of our population is along a narrow band along the border, just north of the border. And so to do service for anything, for trucking or for phones or for buses, away from there is expensive and has to be government subsidized. So they've taken the subsidy away from these companies to make them try to make them more competitive, and they're pissing and moaning that they can't afford it. But I mean, they're still blue chip stocks. It's like the banks complaining that, well, they're losing money, but just because they're really blue chip stocks, and maybe they're not they're not a gold rating, they're slightly tarnished, but. Okay, 64,000, so that was good. I'm just afraid that if I don't sell these things while they're good, that I'll come back in and someone will have changed the time till tomorrow noon. The prices all dropped. Like, oh, sorry, man. Ah, slow down here. What time is it? Oh, 6:01. Well, there's nothing in the news anyways. That's what I'll do. I'll sell a load of... Oh, that's a chirpy bird sound. That was loud. I was looking to see if something had come in through my window. Oops. Try not to hit that. So I'm going to do soybeans, and I'm going to, I believe, Calgary grain. I have to go swat a pigeon again. I'll be right back. He saw me coming. So soybeans to Calgary grain. Well, there's not a lot here. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this whole field in something. I think I do this whole field in soybeans. That whole cornfield. I think you make more money from it. Well, I mean, the corn straw average is 258. Soy straw average 293. Yeah. And the corn price is 855, and the soy price is like 1700. So, oh, your yield is different. Still, I think soybeans are the moneymaker. I think that's what I'll do. Do I even have soybean straw? Probably have a lot of soybean straw too, do I? Let's look and see what we have here for straw. No, we have no soybean straw. And look at the price. The damn fine price. So. That would be my plan. I think I'll, after I deliver this, I think I'm going to have some supper. And maybe I'll pop in again and do some, that whole cornfield of soybean. Although we're not desperate to make money. Oh, we got, we got $1 million. This is half. Not even half a wagon. But, this might make us 20,000, so that's good. $40,000. So I think that's what's going to happen. I'll take the truck back, and then I'm going to sign off. But on the agenda is to plant that whole west field, the big cornfield, plant the whole damn thing with soybeans. And harvest the alfalfa. I could sell more silage. Where's the silage at? $365. See, the problem is it might drop down to nothing. Okay, I think that's it for me for now. So, my friend, have a good evening. Thank you, everybody, for cheering, chatting, lurking. And I will be possibly back on after supper. It's 6:09 here, so take care. Stay safe, everybody. The rule is still mostly stay away from each other, stay happy. Ta-ta for now.